My name is Kath Dalmeny and I'm the director of a charity called Sustain, which is an alliance of food and farming organisations that work on environment, health issues, those kind of things. And originally I studied for a Masters in Food Policy at City University London. Before taking the Masters in Food Policy, I'd met a lot of thought leaders in environment, in food policy. I'd heard from them in lectures, I'd helped to arrange courses so that they could share their wisdom with lots of students. So I had that sense of a broad palette of ideas in the sustainability movement, but I really wanted to focus it down, and food policy seemed like a really good area to do that in. So what's wonderful about the subject of food policy is it touches on absolutely everything and everybody's lives. So it's something through which you can see how to change the world, how to make it better in terms of children's health, family relationships, societal relationships, inequalities, public health. There's so many issues that you can address if you see through the lens of food. What was fantastic was being able to study in a way that was flexible and that would also relate to where I was wanting to work. I had chosen to work in the third sector, in campaigning, in advocacy, in policy, but I needed a good grounding in the theory of that to be able to then take it into the workplace. What the Masters in Food Policy really gave to me, I think, was a sense of the big picture of the food scene. All the institutional players, the policy makers, but also the community groups, the businesses, the people who are shaping what we eat every day, and also a sense of how those could be changed to make things better. One of the best things about the Masters in Food Policy were the teachers within the university who are fantastic. They are so passionate and knowledgeable about their subject. While I was studying for the Masters in Food Policy, I was a volunteer for Sustain, and 15 years later I'm the director of Sustain. I think what happened with the Masters in Food Policy, it gave me the real foundation, a solid start to say, I understand more about the theory, the institutions, the players that we need to influence, something solid to build on and turn into practice in my work. What I think I've gained by having done a Masters in Food Policy from the start of my career is a sense of the perspectives. So not only the broad perspective to understand the theoretical grounding of how the food policy scene works, but also the perspectives of so many players who came in as lecturers or about whose work we learnt. That's really crucially important for my work, and I really commend to any student that a Masters is a really good way to start off your career in that way.